Yeah, guys. So I want to talk about Tiger Woods. So I watched the final round yesterday. Where I am, it's in the morning. So he teed off earlier. So I think he's finished his final round when he won the event. It was about 2:30 a.m. where I was. So I stayed up and I watched the whole thing. I'm just excited. I'm just happy for him. It's been an amazing comeback. Of course, growing up in the 90s, I was around. I was just entering college when Tiger was becoming a professional. So I was part of the entire Tiger. And people nowadays, especially the kids nowadays, right? They don't know what it was when Tiger started winning, right? It was something so special back in the day because nobody ever did it like that. He was the youngest and he was a black man. Maybe ask him, he's not a black man, but we know that he's a man of color, a person of color. So it was very proud for people of color like myself to see this phenom come and just take the golfing world by storm. He revolutionized a lot of things. He brought a lot of money into the game, a lot of interest into the game. So from the 2000s and then, and I'm not going to sort of like jump on him. I never did about his setbacks, personal setbacks, because he pushed himself to the max in terms of physical. He dedicated himself to the art, his sport, and he encountered a lot of physical injuries because of that. He's an athlete. He dedicated himself. You have to respect that. He destroyed his body for the love of his art, and then in addition to that, he had some personal problems, personal setbacks, some family issues. Some things that's quite frankly none of our business, some issues with his wife or whatever. So he's had to work back from physical and personal setbacks in the last 10 years or more, right? I think since 2005 with his last major win. And, everybody counted him out. Everybody counted him out. All these sports writers, all of these journalists, everybody counted him out. Even his fellow players counted him like, that Tiger's gone, but he came back. He came back this weekend and he shocked the world. Won the Masters. You can win events, you can win majors, right? Even majors you can win, but the Masters is special, man, because they put that green jacket on you. It's probably the most famous, most recognizable golf major in the world, the Masters. He came back and he won fifth time, 5 green jackets, right? So, and he's back. Looking at him yesterday, you saw everything, not just the physicality, not just his physical presence, and he's swinging. His swing is good. When he hit that, he hits that ball, you can hear it. Clean, crisp hit. So physically, I think his game is back. Of course, I don't want to jinx it. He knows better than everybody else what's hurting him. But physically, he looks on point. He's hitting the ball on target. His drives to the fairway, right in the center, hitting that green, and then his putting is yesterday it was not too many issues with his game. So he's back, and I'm so happy for Tiger that he's back, and I want to see him continue and going after those records. And the beauty about golf is that, man, you've got he's in his 40s now. He's got another 20 years, right, in his peak. So golf is like your peak is from your 20s to your 50, right? 60. So you got about a 20 to 40 year peak. So I think Tiger Woods he's looking better than a lot of his competitors out there, right? So, I'm just excited that he's back. I just really enjoyed yesterday looking at him win his major, back in form, and kicking ass again, and it makes me feel good, like I said, because he was of sort of my generation, and he had some problems, had some setbacks, but now he's back. He's back, and I can't wait to follow him through the season, and hopefully this is just the beginning of a good run this season, and he sets up a great foundation for next season. He won his last event last season, so he's picking up right where he left off. So I just want to say Tiger, we love you, man. We've been following you come back. We love to see you back in form, and good luck for the rest of the season, and we love to see more great things coming from you, man. So from Guerillamike, Tiger, good job, bro.